Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our online classes by Little Scholars Public School. This is Shilpa Patil here. Today, we are going to start our history's fourth chapter, the Vedic civilization. From this chapter, we are going to learn about the Vedic literature, family system, day to day life, agriculture, animal husbandry, economic and social life, religious ideas, and political system. From this, first of all, we are going to learn about the Vedic literature. The civilization that is based on Vedic literature is known as Vedic civilization. The Vedas are considered to be our earliest literature. Vedas are our earliest literature and it is based on the Vedic literature. That is why it is known as Vedic civilization. The Vedas were composed by many sages or rishis. Some Vedic hymns were composed by women, not only men, the rishis or the sages, by the women also. Some of the Vedic hymns were composed. The Vedic literature is in Sanskrit. The Vedic literature is very rich and diverse. The Rig Veda is considered to be the first text. First text. It is in the form of verses. Verses means like the poetic language. There are four Vedas. First of all, as I told you, the Rig Veda is the first text, then Yajur Veda, Sam Veda, and Atharva Veda. The Vedic texts are known as Samhita. Vid means to know. The term Veda derives from Vid. Vid, vid means knowledge. That way, the Veda derives from the Vid. The Vedas have preserved through oral tradition. The Vedas are also called as Shruti. Orally, they chanting it again and again, again and again. That way, the oral tradition was there. It preserved by the oral tradition, and the Vedas also called as Shruti. Now, first of all, we are going to learn about the Rig Veda Samhita. As I told you, the each Veda text is known as Samhita. That way, the Rig Veda Samhita we are going to see now. Each verse of the Veda is known as Richa. Verse, as I told you, like the poetic language. So, the Veda consisting of Richas is called Rig Veda. Here you can see the Rig Veda. Rig Veda. The each line, each verse is known as Richa. That way, the Rig Veda. Richa means a verse composed to praise a deity. Deity means God, a particular kind of God. When a number of richas are put together to praise to a particular deity, the poetic composition is called Sukta. This is the Sukta. To a particular God, when it said or chanted again and again, it is called Sukta. The Rig Veda consists of many Suktas. There are many Suktas in the Rig Vedas. In the Rig Veda, the deity Vedic gods. The Rig Veda consists of many suktas composed to praise different deities. Deities like the Indra. Indra was a primary warrior god. Agni or fire we can say, or Surya or the sun. These kinds of gods, these suktas were composed to praise these kinds of gods. Here are some meaning of some suktas. O Almighty, make it rain in plenty. That way, for the raining, it may be said, may the cows come to our homes and stay happily in their pens. May they bear many calves. Arise, O people, darkness has vanished. That means in the morning, these kinds of suktas or for the deity, the sun, it prays. These kinds of suktas were there. Now we are going to learn about the Yajurveda Samhita. The Yajurveda contains mantras uttered during yajna. Yajna, like this yajna. Yajurveda provides guidance about how and when the different mantras must be chanted during the yajna rites. Different kinds of programs or ceremonies were there. That way, different mantras also should be chanted during these yajna rites. This text includes verses or poetic incantations and their explanation in prose. Explanation also was there in the prose for which kind of program, which kind of mantras should be chanted. That way the poetic incantations also were there with the explanation. Now we are going to learn about the Samveda. The Samveda provides guidance on singing Rigvedic verses to a set rhythm and tune at the time of yajna rites. Means whatever the lines were there, how to pronounce it, which kind of rhythm should be there and which kind of tune should be there during the yajna rites. The things was written in Samveda. Samveda during the yajna rites, how to say the rhythm and tune. Atharva Veda. The Atharva Veda is named after Atharva Rishi. The Veda is different from the other three Vedas. This Atharva Veda is different from these three other Vedas like the Rig Veda, Yajurveda and Samveda. Atharva Veda is completely different. It is more concerned with many things in day-to-day life of the people. It includes solutions to advertise and diseases. Different kinds of diseases in those days also were occur, and what kind of solutions should be there on those diseases, it was written in the Atharva Veda. It also provides information about the medicinal herbs. The Atharva Veda provides guidance to a king about the way he should administer his kingdom. To the king also, the suggestions or the guidance also was written in the Atharva Veda. Also, it includes the information about the medicinal herbs, and in the day-to-day life for the people also, the problems or if any kind of diseases occur, the solution also was there in the Atharva Veda. This way the parts of Vedas we have seen: Rig Veda, Samveda, Yajurveda and Atharva Veda. Rig Veda, praise of gods; Samveda, origin of music, Shabda Brahma or Nad Brahma; and Yajurveda was the Vedas of worship; and Atharva Veda, various branches of science, Ayurveda and including Vedic maths also. Now we are going to see the Brahmana text. Aranyakas and Upanishads were written after the composition of Sanhitas. Sanhitas, Rigveda Sanhita, Yajurveda Sanhita, Samveda Sanhita and Atharva Veda Sanhita. After this, the Brahmana text, Aranyakas and Upanishads were written. They are also included in Vedic literature. They are also a part of or including in the Vedic literature. In the next session, we are going to see about it. Thank you for watching the video, children.